Are you looking for some more leads, some more referrals so that you can build that business? Some tips today at Live on Purpose TV. Generating leads or getting referrals, probably one of the most challenging parts of a sales job. But what is a sales job? Really, a sales job is any job where we provide a service or a product to customers. Fair enough? It's going to involve some level of sales. And the very best sales come from referrals. Would you agree? So how do you get more referrals? Let's talk about that. I don't know if you're going to like my answer. I don't know if you're going to like my answer. I have people ask me this all the time. How do I get more referrals? Like specifically for a speaking engagement. I was a past president of the National Speakers Association Mountain West chapter. And this came up several times as people wanted to get speaking engagements and they wanted me to refer them. Some of them I didn't want to refer. Why? Because they weren't that good. Does that sound harsh? Is that kind of cruel? But it's true. Think about it. Do you want to refer someone for a product or a service or whatever it is that's not really very good? No, you don't want to refer. So let's go to the other end of that. If I want to get more referrals, what do I need to do? I need to be really good at whatever it is that I'm offering, whatever it is that I want the referral for. If you are selling a product, so you're in a network marketing kind of a setting, a direct sales, you've got a product. If you want to get referrals, you better darn well have a great product. People don't want crap. You better have a great product. What if you're an insurance or financial advisor? You better have the kind of service and product that actually changes and enhances lives, or people don't have any business referring you. What if you're a speaker? You better have a killer speech or presentation. The best way to get referrals is to get really, really good at whatever it is you are offering. It seems like that would go without saying. It's amazing to me how many people don't really understand this. So get connected to what your offering is and make sure that it is phenomenal, that it is awesome. And then people are going to be happy to refer you. We've done another video about how to get and keep a job. You can click to it right up here. In that video, I talked about 3 different options. Either you're creating more value than you consume, it's kind of a break-even sort of a situation, or you're consuming more value than you create. B box 1. Review that video because that is what we're talking about. It's the creation of value for other people. All right, now let's get clear about something else. The only moral reason that I would ever refer you to someone that I know is if I understand that you will be able to create massive value for them. What does that look like? Let's break that down into several different categories. First of all, I think we're going to start with the unresolved problem. Everybody's got problems, right? The product or service that you offer is going to solve someone's unresolved problem. That implies that you already know what problems you can solve. So if you've got an amazing product that helps people with their health, what is the problem that you can solve? Well, it's health problems, right? Concerns about health or longevity or vitality. Okay, that's an unresolved problem. Get clear about what unresolved problems you solve. I've asked people before, so what do you do? What do you offer? Well, I just want to help people. Okay, could we be more vague? Help people how? With what? What problems do you solve? Get clear about that. That's going to lead you to the next phase. First one, get clear about the unresolvable problems. Second, who is having those particular problems? This is how you will define your audience or your client base or the people who are in your tribe. Who's having the problem? And people who are not having the problem that you solve, are not in your tribe. So quit trying to market to everyone. Let's get clear about who those people are. That leads us to the next step. We got to actually deliver a remarkable experience for those people. And we do that by solving or assisting them to solve the unresolved problem that they had in the first place. You've got to deliver a breakthrough, remarkable, memorable kind of an experience for them. People buy based on their experience. I've referred a couple of my speaking colleagues to clients that I have spoken for. I've been their keynote at a conference, and they're wondering who they're going to bring next year. Well, I send them a little email that says, you know what? If you hire this person, you are going to have a phenomenal experience with that. People want to buy an experience, not a commodity. We've seen this in the marketplace forever. People will go to Starbucks, for example, and drop $5 or $6 on a product that the actual cost is much lower than that they could get down at the Circle K for 40 cents. But they buy it where they can have an experience. Do you see how important that is? Creating that breakthrough experience for the people that you can uniquely serve, that's going to get you some referrals. And the people who have that experience will become your ambassadors. They will become your marketing department. So your job is not so much to go out there and make cold calls or try to hustle up referrals. It's to do a phenomenal job for those people that you already have the privilege of serving. And then they get to be your marketing department. One more level of this is to take those people that you've already created a remarkable experience for and make it easy for them to refer you. Make it easy. I've got a little form sometimes that I'll take when I'm giving a little lunch presentation or something, not a major keynote at an event, but sometimes it's just a local lunch for a business group or something like that. I try to make it easy for them by giving them a little form that says who they know. They get to fill this out. Who do you know who would benefit from what you've experienced here today? They fill it out. And then I call them and ask them about, oh, you mentioned so-and-so would be interested in what it is that we're doing here. Tell me more about that. And I engage them in a conversation. Usually that conversation ends with something like, hey, you know, Dr. Paul, thanks for calling. I'm going to give so-and-so a call and let them know that you're going to connect with them. Would that be okay? And I'm like, oh yeah, that would be awesome, right? Because they're just giving me a referral. There's an implication here that I haven't explicitly said. Ask them for referrals. This is only going to work if you're really awesome at what you do and if you've created a breakthrough experience for them in solving an unresolvable problem that they particularly have. So all those other steps are still important. And at that point, you simply ask. How many times do we miss referrals because we didn't ask? And by the way, if you know anyone who would benefit from this kind of an experience, would you please refer them to me? Thank you. I appreciate that. See how easy that was? And either you like this or you didn't, but if you did, and I created some value for you, are you feeling a little more willing to share that? That's what I'm talking about. So be phenomenal. Yeah, I know you got it in you. Practice your skill to the point or get your products to the point where they create phenomenal value for people. And then the referral process becomes simple. Are you excited to see those referrals start pouring in? As you bring your brilliance to the table, people will want to refer you.